Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. Y'all know I'm out here. The young guns, I ain't trying to give them no reason to bother me. But we gonna make 2 videos right quick. I'm gonna keep putting them in there for the algorithm. Hopefully the algorithm will be fair. You know, I know it's brotherhoods and stuff. It gotta be supplied with the numbers. I get it, but I'm hoping that somebody somewhere ain't linked in and just gonna be fair about how these videos is distributed across YouTube, because we all know it ain't really about talent, because a couple of these guys have no talent, but they have hundreds of thousands of subs, like Mr. Let Go for one. He has no talent, but he has a lot of subs though. And when I asked him, was he a Freemason? He didn't say he wasn't. I don't know if that's the group, but I know it's stuff in play. I know most things are a scam. And this is why I tell you, you gotta be no matrix out here. You gotta be all about the Most High. Not about people. People will turn against you. People will let you down. People will be doing stuff right under your nose, sneaky, and you won't be able to catch them. And this brings us back to our relationships are for bad guys, not good guys. So, how do I know this? I've been giving y'all need to watch the other videos in this series. But I also know that what they say, over 50% of guys age 18 to 30 are virgins. Those are probably the good guys, because they don't want them. Just like it says that 40% of the men have all the children. 60% of men don't even have children. That's another indicator. And some guys were good guys, got married, got divorced, and now they paying alimony and child support. And their ex-wives will get with a criminal. I have a criminal. She'll have a criminal calling her from prison. And then he'll get out and she'll have him right around your kids. Talking as if he's so good sexually, but a lot of guys, it appears that way because they don't have any stress. They don't work. They don't do strenuous activities that will drain their energy away. Remind me of a joke Kevin Hart said. He said, "Do you want good D or you want good money?" You know, let me get my seatbelt on. That's why, man, listen. If you still have a high care and concern about these modern women, you definitely matrix. And you definitely a simp. Like I told you, I work in facilities where I see simping at the highest degree. A simp will put his hands on a woman before a non-simp will. Because a non-simp, he'll look at it like, man, forget her. I'll just go deal with somebody else. A simp, I think he got to get the one that's getting out of line back in line. So if he don't know how to do it, he'll put his hands on her. And she'll go right back to him. Because bad girls like bad guys. Like Coach Greg Adams said, a good girl is a bad girl who hasn't been caught yet. I believe that, because when I first heard him say that, I just start picturing all the women that I dealt with in my life and that I know. And I couldn't think of a single one that was completely innocent in her dealings with me. Some were more innocent than others, but not a single one of them were completely innocent. And I would venture to say that a lot of them were extremely sneaky. They were. But, you know, you could be a thug and still be a simp. In fact, I would say a high percentage of simps are thugs. They don't know how to deal with women. They can't even stay out of jail. They don't be knowing about women like that. And most of these women, they'll say a guy isn't their type. But then you'll see them bringing this guy around. Start reporting that, man. If she brings a guy around your kids, you tell her that you want his first name and his last name so you can do a check on him. In Wisconsin, we can go on CCAP and find out almost anything. You can go on inmate locator, CCAP, and you can find out if these dudes been to prison and what for. That might be a way you can get out of child support. She bring a sexual deviant around your kids, or a guy, she try to take half your guns, and then she have a dude in the house that can't be around guns. Get him cooked, and you shouldn't care. I'm gonna show you why you shouldn't care. Because this dude is probably getting treated better than you did, and you still gotta pay money. So you shouldn't care if you get him cooked. You shouldn't. And I want to tell you guys something. Do not be out here scared of any of these guys, man. Just like they got guns, you can get guns. Just like they fight, you can fight. Anybody can learn how to fight and win a fight. Do not be scared of none of these guys. No matter who they know, no matter what they are, do not. That's not going to prolong your death. And more than likely, it's possible, can contribute to it happening easier and sooner. Being fearful. So, again, any guy, if you know a guy that's out here sad over a breakup, sad over a divorce, sad because he don't have any girlfriend, or maybe he ain't never had a girlfriend. If you sad because you ain't never had a girlfriend, you don't know women. You don't. You don't know women. You think everything is going to go well. It doesn't go well for hardly anyone with these women. You ain't know? Oh, the reason why you ain't know is because people ain't telling you the truth. That's why you don't know. But I'm the truth, man. I'm going to tell you the truth. Most relationships are horrible. Okay? And a lot of these guys, they think they being a man by keeping it to themselves, but they really taking years off of their life. They are. All of that for some sex. A person can pay for some sex. A person can jag. There's other ways you can get that jolly feeling. But a lot of these guys, they'll be arguing with her, talking about some makeup sex. Ain't no such thing in my mind. I'm not doing nothing with somebody I'm mad at. That's what immature, childish people do. You basically making your whole relationship about sex. If that's the case, then go, man, listen. Boy, y'all dudes, man. Y'all dudes, man, y'all something else. If that's the case, come on, man. When you realize that a lot of these women is washed up because they spent their best years getting dug out, getting beat up, stressing out, kids, father gone, in jail, man, you know what I'm saying? He in jail making hookups. He in jail with his bowl spread out making burritos and chimichangas and all this other stuff. while her kids are basically running over her and running the streets and going to juvie. DT, as we call it. This video gonna be longer than I thought it was. I'm gonna have to wash it up. You be like, yeah, I'm finna get some, and you go in there so easy. So easy. You better start examining this stuff too. Better start, because every time you see a girl with them little flat sores on her arms and stuff, that ain't always no chicken pox. That could be a herpes outbreak. Any woman, I'm telling you, if I catch that, man, she worked for me now. I'm a sue her for like 400 grand. And people been winning those suits too. But the chances of me catching that is 0 to 0. Because we're gonna go to Quest International. Why we gotta do this? Don't you trust me? No. One thing people will learn about me, and I gotta say it this way. I gotta say it this way. Either I'm gonna be your best friend or the biggest asshole that you know. Excuse my language. And the reason why I say that is because I'm not going for nobody's garbage. And you know how modern people, they think you're an a-hole when you don't go for their garbage. They think you're a D-head. But sometimes those be compliments. It just depends on the situation and the person that ration it up. If people that don't do right like you, that says something about you. You not doing something right. Let me say that again. If people who don't do right like you, that means that you are not doing something right. Because usually they're not going to like you unless they want to change themselves. Go get me something to eat, man. Something to eat. I eat my own food. I cook my own food. I eat my own food. Till I get a woman, that's what I'm going to do. And even then, sometimes I'm still going to do it. Y'all guys got to do everything yourself, man. Wash your own clothes. Cook your own food. Clean your own house. Because especially when they get to, and let me show you something. Let me show you. Remember how I just told you, this series. Relationships are for bad guys, right? A lot of these women, they'll clean up for the bad guy. But the house will be a mess with the good guy. Stop. Listen, man. They are for fun. And to help. If they not doing both, you shouldn't be with them. If you with a woman that's not helping you and not fun, you not sexing her up, you can't take her nowhere and have fun. She nagging, she complaining, and you still with her, you are a simp. Not pimp. Simp. That's what you are. That's what you are. If you are calling a woman, your woman that's not helping you, she just wants you to do for her. She ain't doing for you though. And they'll say, well, I take care of these kids. It took us both to have these kids. You got to do more than that. You got to do more than that, because if I break up with you, I'm not gonna be around the kids. You see what I'm talking about? Women are a want, not a need. You know what we need to do? We need to go to heaven. We need the Most High to protect us and be in our lives, and to have a peaceful mind towards us. That's what we need. We need God. We don't need these sinful, carnal, loose, stinky fads, disease-infested, unsubmissive, rebellious, witchcraft doing, lying, conniving, bad boy liking broads. That is not no need. These women getting dudes locked up, they'll slap you, and when you jack them up, I'm telling your probation officer, I'm gonna get you locked up. If I can't have you, nobody can. Ooh, it was right there, boy. Whoa, wait. Now, I done let out a couple of cuss words here and there, but that one was, man, that 5-letter B was right there. And I thank God that I can stop him sometime. I don't want to be cussing all the time. That's a sign of ignorance if I can't go without cussing, man. Y'all know I do it when I need a strong, aggressive word. But it was right there. So, we're going to wrap this up because I got one more thing I want to talk about. Hey, listen, man. Relationships is for bad guys, man. That's why you see these criminals, these thugs, can't even stay out of trouble. My woman this, my baby mama that, and they having baby after baby too. And the good guy, the church going guy, the church be halfway full of dudes that love the Most High, some of them. Ain't got no kids, ain't never been married, some of them ain't even been in a serious relationship. They don't like you, and they gonna try to run over you. Don't let these women run over you. They not that important. You ain't supposed to be letting nobody run over you. But anyway, we're gonna continue this series, y'all. Relationships are for bad guys. Only the exceptions to the rule that are good guys get in relationships. Understand that, and your loneliness will go away. When you understand women, you're not lonely. Lonely men don't understand women.